The Los Angeles Lakers, with 11 world championships, 5 in this decade, have earned the distinction of being the pro franchise of the 80s. In their 13th straight playoff appearance, the best in the West are on a mission for a third successive title. And tonight, the legend embarks on his final trip to playoff land. It's been 12 years since Portland stunned the world by winning the NBA title. In recent years, the playoffs have meant an early exit for the Trailblazers. But this year, with a new team attitude, Portland has upset on its mind. The road to a championship, though, must go through L.A. And the Lakers had a record of 57-25. For Portland, Jerome Kersey, Caldwell Jones, and Kevin Duckworth start up front. Clyde Drexler, the 4th leading scorer in the league, joined by Terry Porter in the backcourt. The head coach of the Trailblazers, Rick Adelman, who took over 35 games ago. His team won 14 and lost 21 under his leadership. They did not finish strong, losing 4 of their last 5 games this year. For the Lakers, A.C. Green, James Worthy, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, joined by Magic Johnson and Byron Scott in the starting lineup. All 5 starters averaging in double figures for the year. 57-25 was the Lakers' record, and Pat Riley, in his 8th year as head coach, an amazing winning percentage of 73%. And his playoff teams have won 87 games and lost only 38. Our officials tonight, Mike Mathis, Lee Jones, Terry Durham. And we are set to get it going from the Forum in Inglewood. These two teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Lakers won all 5 games. And you see the playoff matchups between these two clubs. But as we mentioned, the last 5 years, the Lakers have not lost a first-round game. Last year, San Antonio was the victor.
I can tell you they're very tough here in the Forum, and they're also very tough early in the game.
It's a quick 2 for James Worthy. And just like that, the Lakers have gotten on the board.
That's a good example of what they like to do. They like to come out and set the tempo early to score as many points as they can in the first quarter to get you behind and make you think defensively.
Working underneath is Kersey. His first effort wouldn't go. The follow is good. How important it is for this team, particularly in the first half, because the losses they've had to the Lakers this year, they've been way down at halftime most of the time.
I think we're going to see a concerted effort here by Portland to keep it close.
4-2 Lakers. 1 minute has gone by in this opening quarter. There's a steal by Worthy. Worthy on the run. Puts it up with the left hand. Wouldn't go for him, but A.C. Green is there to follow. And it's now a 4-point Laker lead. Drexler's first effort wouldn't go.
That's the shot, Pete, that they don't want to take. If they come down and take that outside jump shot, and exactly this is what happens.
Worthy has 4 of the Lakers' 8 points. They've opened up a 6-point lead with a minute and a half gone by, and now you'll see
shoot offense.
Kersey had the ball tipped away. It's loose out near midcourt. Kersey gets it back over to Duckworth. Duckworth with 2 seconds on the shot clock hits one.
Those are the kind of baskets that Portland will need. Shots that go down to the buzzer.
Byron Scott from 3-point land. Off to Magic, back to Scott.
What you're seeing here, Pete, is you're seeing the versatility of a Magic Johnson, who's a point guard, who also has the ability to go into the low post and play like a center. Portland has a 20-second timeout.
All 5 Lakers have scored. A 20-second timeout called here with 9:30 remaining. 13-4. Lakers have opened up a 9-point lead. This is just what Rick Adelman didn't want. Bumped loose. Puts the sky hook up anyway. It comes up short. The rebound comes off to Portland. Kersey on the run. Trying to hit Drexler underneath and does. First 2 points of the game for Clyde Drexler, and you got a good look.
You have to think of the Portland Trailblazers. We just saw a good example of that. Here's another.
Now to Drexler again for 2 more.
And they can score, and they score quickly, and this is what concerns Pat Riley.
Even though the Lakers have won them all, Drexler's had some big scoring nights against them. Kareem into the paint. Basket good. He drew the foul. Porter working against Scott. Puts it up from the top of the circle. Wouldn't go for him. Worthy pulls away the rebound. Lakers on the run. Magic keeps it. Basket good. He'll go to the line. Magic looking into Kareem. Kareem makes his move toward the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Duckworth pulls away the rebound. Off to Porter. Blazers on the run. There's Drexler again for 2 more. Clyde Drexler with 6 in this first quarter, and it's a 9-point Laker lead.
This is where Pat Riley's concerned about. The Portland Trail Blazers score about 90% on the fast break, and that's a tremendous efficiency, and Pat's very concerned about that.
Jump ball called by Mike Mathis. Drexler working against Worthy. Duckworth left unguarded for a moment. Got the shot away, but it wouldn't go for him. Another Laker rebound. Worthy off to Scott. Porter, the only man back for the Blazers. AC Green goes right around him. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound tipped way out to Porter. Back into Johnson off the glass. Basket's good, and he'll go to the line. Steve Johnson's first 2 points in the 3-point play. 21-13, an 8-point lead. With 4:53 left to go in the first quarter. Worthy's turnaround jumper goes. He has 6. He's been on fire down the stretch. Underneath, Kersey forcing a shot, wouldn't go. Worthy has his 4th rebound. Gets it off to Magic. Magic over to Byron Scott. His baseline jumper is good. He now has 5 points. Off the floor to Porter. 3:15 remaining first quarter. Portland down by 10. Porter from the top of the circle.
That's what they need. They need Jerome Kersey.
They have been pulling off just about every rebound in the ball game. Portland now only 6 of 24 from the field. That's 25%. Cooper puts a 3-pointer up and in.
Well, I can see the knock on the head didn't bother Mike Cooper at all. Touch at all.
A 13-point Laker lead with a minute and a half to go in this first quarter. Porter open along the baseline, gets 2 more. He has 4.
Well, Portland has changed their offensive approach here. They're using smaller people. They don't have a low post man now. They've opened the floor, and they're using a motion game offense, which could create problems for L.A.
Woolridge back outside to Scott. Scott puts it up from left to the circle and drills it. Game 2 in that series you'll see on Saturday night here in the Superstation. 3-point effort by Porter wouldn't go. Rebound off to Drexler, and Drexler has an easy 2. 8 points now for Green over to Cooper. Underneath to Orlando Woolridge for his first 2 of the night.
2 of the last 3 times down the floor, Portland has quick shot the ball with outside jump shots, and that's the thing that they need to be aware of.
You see the time remaining. About a half-second difference in the shot clock. Green puts it up. And that's the end of quarter number 1. The Lakers are doing it. 34-21 over the Blazers after 1. A concerted effort here to get back in this one. Kareem's little jump hook wouldn't go. Rebound pulled away by Johnson. Off to Danny Young. Young fires from right of the circle and hits his first 2 of the night. Magic guarded by Drexler. Shot was a little strong, but there's Michael Thompson with a follow.
And they could be running a fast break off that miss. Michael Thompson takes it in and scores.
And just blocked the shot down on the other end. Lakers up by 11, get it back to 13 on this trip. Magic trying to dish it off to Kareem. Got it back to Michael Thompson. Seconds left on the shot clock now. Down to 2 seconds left. Young will try to beat the clock with a jump shot. Wouldn't go for him. Rebound finally pulled away by Steve Johnson. Now Duckworth inside. Boy, the Blazers have missed a lot of shots down there, John. Drexler will try another one. He hits. Drexler, the first man to go into double figures tonight. He has 10.
It's not that they haven't had good shots. They have had good shots. It's just that they've missed a lot of those.
And Magic answering with 2 more. He has 7. Lakers lead it by 13. Drexler trying to dribble past the pick set by Johnson. And Pat Riley not at all pleased with that whistle.
His outside jump shot. They allowed him to shoot the open shot and got by with it.
Down it comes to Drexler inside. Wow, what a move by Clyde Drexler. 42-32. Lakers by 10. 7:45 remaining first half. Magic operating against Porter over to Scott. Cooper down to Kareem. Kareem over Bowie. 7 points for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who averaged 10 points a game in his 20th NBA season. Now Bowie puts one up. He's a good outside shooter too, John.
He's a good outside shooter. He's a tremendous passer. He can block shots, and when he's healthy and in good shape, he can run the floor. So,
and speaking of outside shooting, how about that one?
Well, we just saw another facet of Magic Johnson's game. The guy drives to shoot.
47-36. An 11-point Laker lead. Just under 7 minutes to go. It comes across court to Kersey. Kersey operating along the baseline. Got that one to drop.
Impressive defense.
Scott tries one from three-point land. Bowie clears for the Blazers. Sam Bowie has helped the rebounding.
Well, he certainly has. Duckworth is in foul trouble.
Bowie puts one up from three-point land and hits it. He hit 5 out of 7 of those during the regular season.
Well, it's a
big points now for Magic. A 7-point Laker lead. You see the time left in the first half. The tempo much more in Portland's favor right now.
Much more in Portland's favor. They spread the floor out. Here's a good example. Here's another good outside.
8th point. And that one wouldn't go far, but there's Magic Johnson again. Guarding Drexler now. Inside it goes to Bowie. Puts it up over Kareem. That shot wouldn't go, but the rebound pulled away by Drexler. Off the glass. Nope. Rebound comes loose. Out to Porter. Blazers get another chance. Nice pass, Drexler to Kersey, and Jerome Kersey has his 8th point. A 6-point lead now for the Lakers over the Blazers. One of this best-of-5 series, AC Green operates along the baseline over Kersey. Working against Kareem. Seems to be part of the game plan for Portland to try to tire out Kareem a little bit, John.
Well, they're doing that. That was not a good shot by Sam Bowie. I think Sam Bowie is tired. He's really extended himself.
And the Lakers miss a couple. Here comes Porter the other way. Passing to Drexler. Basket is good, and he drew the foul. 3 fouls. Magic backing in against Porter. Look at that move by Magic Johnson.
I'll play, but I like what I'm seeing tonight. You know, Orlando Woolridge is a driver and a very powerful offensive player. But here's a good example right here.
There it is. 2 points for Orlando. He has 4 in the game. Here come the Lakers on the run. Scott from three-point line. He has 10. And the Lakers lead back up to 11 points with 1:20 to go in the first half. Terry Porter tries one. Won't go for him. Rebound comes off the court. Drexler lost it. Ball still rolling loose. We got a loose ball foul. Magic works against Porter. You see the time remaining in this first half. Underneath to Michael Thompson off the glass for 2. There's a 5-shot difference on the shot clock. 14 seconds now on the shot clock. Magic getting it to Michael Thompson, but he stepped out of bounds with it. And it comes to Drexler. You see the time remaining in the half. Kersey along the baseline.
Tell you what, it looked like a real good block.
Instead, they call Woolridge for the foul.
Lakers do, and the Blazers had a lot of tough games, Pete, down the wire. We were battling them for that last playoff spot.
Caldwell Jones gets in the way of it. Magic Johnson flips one over his head. If that shot had gone in, the Blazers might have just said, we give up. But it's a 13-point Laker lead at halftime, 64-51. In game 1 of this best-of-5 series. And that's the man that has led them to the 13-point lead. Well, we'll see if they can keep it going in this second half before we worry about game 2. Drexler to Duckworth. Duckworth working on Kareem. The basket will count.
And Duckworth is a very good offensive player in the low post, as is Steve Johnson. So they have 2 inside people that are very effective. James Worthy was in foul trouble in the first half.
And he's back in there with the ball now. Drops home 2 more. He has 8 points. He has been shooting at a 63% clip over the last 10 games of the regular season.
You know, Pete, he poses so many problems for you. You'd like to double team him. You'd like to double team James, but he said doggone quick that by the time he gets the ball, you can't get the other man in there.
He just got that last rebound. Got it over to Magic. Now Byron Scott looks inside. Down to Kareem. He's going to work on Duckworth. Puts up the sky. Harkin hits it. He's amazing.
Remember, nothing but the bottom of the net.
That last foul called against Byron Scott. Blazers put it in play. Porter puts up the shot and hits it.
That's what they need, Pete. They need outside jump. They've gone inside to Worthy and Kareem.
Drexler works against Scott. Outside to Porter again. Puts up another one from out there and hits.
Well, Pete, Kevin Duckworth
remaining third quarter. Jones guarding Kareem now. Byron Scott from three-point land. His third three-pointer of the night. He had 2 in the first half. 15 points now for Byron Scott. Kersey in the paint gets it to go. Jerome Kersey in double figures. A rare miss by Magic. The rebound pulled away by the Blazers. Porter trying to drive by Kareem. Gets by him and makes 2 more. Porter with 6 in the quarter, 14 in the game. A 9-point Laker lead, and the Lakers will take a 20-second timeout here.
Technical foul or get ejected out of the game here.
Now the Lakers, who lead it by 9, trying to get that lead back to double figures. This time they've got Jones on Kareem.
They've changed their coverage.
Scott puts up another long one. Didn't have much time to get that shot off, but he's got 5 in the quarter, 17 in the game. Porter answers on the other end. He is now hit for 8 in the quarter and 16 in the game. Lakers by 9. 7:50 remaining in quarter number 3. Byron Scott has the hot hand for the Lakers. Terry Porter has the hot hand for Portland.
Gone inside to Kareem and Worthy. Portland's gone inside to Drexler against Byron Scott.
Off it comes to Duckworth. Duckworth couldn't get the shot to go. Scott tipped it, but Kersey controls for Portland. He puts it up and in.
Well, that's how you get the offensive rebound. Every year somebody does get an upset in an early game here.
Kersey. They're going to call a goaltend there. So give 2 more points to Jerome Kersey. He has 15. Good ball movement into Kareem. He's going to work on Duckworth. Wouldn't go for him. Duckworth pulls down the rebound. Drexler launching left. And he buried Jerome Kersey. Had it roll around. Drexler's tip wouldn't go. Rebound pulled away by the Lakers. AC Green gets it off to Magic. Magic trying to up that tempo a little bit. Lost the ball, but Michael Thompson got it back and put it home.
2-man game again. They ran it just previously. They're running it again. Michael Thompson's wide open.
This time, though, Caldwell Jones there for the block. And the Blazers on the transition. Losing it right back to the Lakers. Byron Scott over Jones. 21 points for Byron Scott. And a timeout called by the Blazers. 3:50 remaining in the third. Lakers have opened that lead back up to 11. Ball over. Last 3 times they've had it, so Porter will put one up from outside. Missed the shot. Magic Johnson the rebound. He's closing in on another triple-triple.
Well, the Lakers
checks in. Drexler through the lane. Cooper gets it into Magic. 84-72. Lakers by 12. Underneath to Michael Thompson. Got their biggest lead of the night. Just a couple of minutes after Portland had cut it down to a 5-point game. Magic had the ball stripped away, but it comes over to Michael Thompson. He always seems to be in the right place, doesn't he?
Well, he's had a tremendous third quarter here. Magic always finds him.
Bowie now has 7. Lakers by 15, a little over a minute to go in the third. Cooper trying one from 3-point land. It wouldn't go. And a loose ball foul is going to be called.
There are no easy shots now. Portland is not getting any easy shots and haven't had any easy shots in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Magic bombs one from 3-point territory. He now has 23 points, and the Lakers lead is a 19-point lead. With just over 40 seconds to go, underneath to Kersey for 2. Kersey 8 in the quarter, 17 in the game. Down to 2 seconds on the shot clock. Magic put it up, wouldn't go for him. Bowie the rebound off to Porter. Porter gets it to Drexler. Drexler has the shot blocked by Cooper. Here come the Lakers on the run. Magic from three-point land again. This one a little short. Magic gets it back, dishing it off to Byron Scott. Scott trying to beat the buzzer. Got fouled.
30 seconds of the game.
Byron Scott makes them both. He has 23 points in the ball game. And that one almost went, but the Lakers have turned it up a notch here in the third quarter. 95-76 after 3. Lakers shooting percentage now up to 58%. The rebounding advantage still there too.
You bet. They've continued to shoot the ball very well. Portland's a little half-court trap to try to change things.
Byron Scott hasn't cooled off a bit, has he?
That didn't change Byron Scott for sure.
He now has 26 points.
And that's a disadvantage when you trap. You leave the jump shooters open in the corner. He was wide open and he found it.
Another different look out there by the Blazers. Adrian Branch in the game for the first time tonight. Over to Woolridge. Woolridge working against Branch. Bowie with a block. It comes off to Adrian Branch. Branch ahead to Drexler, who slams it home.
Well, that was a great drive by Woolridge. A great pass.
Branch puts up the jumper. Michael Thompson. Thompson has 50. So many weapons on this Laker team. Bowie playing with Burke. Woolridge couldn't get it to go. Anderson pulls it away for the Blazers. 101-84. Blazers trailing the Lakers by 17. Underneath to Drexler for 2 more.
Great pass by Sam Bowie. He has
it right here on the Superstation. And here we go with 9:15 to go. Magic is back. He has 25. Lakers by 17.
He's still rubbing his knee, but the way he made that move to the basket, I don't think there's anything serious.
Gonna have a jump ball.
Tremendous shot in the arm here offensively.
Blazers control. Anderson's going to try to get hot from out there. He can shoot from out there. Richard Anderson can. He can shoot it back to the Blazers. Pat Riley, you saw looking a little concerned. This has happened to the Lakers about 3 times in this game. They've opened up a lead, 14 to 20 points, and they've let Portland come right back. And here they come again.
That's a good point, Pete. And now Bowie is shooting the ball outside again. Kareem is going to have to go out there and cover him outside, although I know he doesn't want to.
Down to a 12-point lead now. Kareem working on Bowie. And Sam will be called for the foul, his third. Now Magic begins his move underneath Worthy. James Worthy now with 11.
The man Worthy.
Branch puts it up over Cooper. That wouldn't go. Byron Scott another rebound. He's pulled down 2 in a row now for the Lakers. Off to Worthy. He's all alone. An easy 2. And the Lakers on one of their spurts again. And Portland's going to call a timeout. A 15-point Laker lead. 6 minutes, little over 6 minutes remaining in the game. Portland trying to make a little run here. Drexler goes up and gets 2 more. Listen to pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited. Kersey left uncovered underneath, picks up 2 more. He's got 19. Well, down to 12 points again.
Pete, they just keep hanging around. That's not a good sign for LA. They can't totally knock them out, and Portland keeps bouncing back.
Worthy is the turnaround jumper to fall. He's got 97 over Portland. Young with Cooper at it. Way off with the shot, but Bowie there to follow. He's had a good game for somebody that hasn't been able to practice or play much in 3 weeks. Pulled down some rebounds as well. 111-99. Lakers by 12. Magic turning it up 1 notch. Worthy puts it home.
I don't think it's a serious thing, Pete, but it did seem to bother him on that drive to the basket.
Drexler through all sorts of traffic for 2 more, and he's got 30 on the night. They keep Portland within 12. Still time, 3:50. And now you're going to see Magic use some of that time, John.
He feels he's in a position to be able to take Terry Porter, a smaller man, one-on-one, and that's exactly what he's doing here.
Couldn't get the shot to go, though, and Porter comes away with a rebound. Blazers can get to within 10 now. Porter trying to hit Kersey underneath. Somehow came out of that mess with the ball still in his possession. Now Kersey, turnaround jumper over Johnson is good. Jerome Kersey.
We'll see what happens. They took him inside. He's had great success here in this ball game.
Worthy.
The clock is running down. They're going to need to shoot the ball quickly here.
Byron Scott's been the man with a hot hand. 3 more for Byron Scott. That's 5 3-pointers tonight for Byron. 15 points from Byron Scott on 3-pointers alone.
Byron Scott has grown as a basketball player. When he first came into the league, he was basically a jump shooter. Now he's able to drive the ball. His defense has improved.
Inside to Worthy, wouldn't go, but there's Michael Thompson to follow, get the basket.
That's Duckworth's sixth foul.
Duckworth, who just checked back into the lineup, is going to have to take a seat right away.
When you look at guard tandems in the NBA, when you look at Byron Scott and Magic Johnson, I don't know how you can find 2 better guards. They complement each other.
3 more for Magic. 28 points on the night. Lakers have built the lead back to 19. Tony Campbell, who just checked in for the Lakers, pulled away that rebound. Well, it's all over but the shouting now here at the Forum. The Lakers are going to win this opening game of the best-of-5 series. A good effort by the Blazers, but every time Portland got to within a half-dozen points or so, the Lakers would put on one of their patented surges as they're in the midst of right here putting it away.
Well, we just saw another example of Magic's versatility, his inside post-up play.
Kersey will get 2 more. He has 23 on the night. 124-105. Lakers by 19. Getting down close to the 1-minute mark.
You know, Pete, even though Portland was going to lose this game, I like the things that Rick Adelman tried to do. He changed style. As I said, he took his team for some extra work. They worked on their half-court game. They used a little trap. They used a small lineup. They used a big lineup. So he did just about everything that he could possibly do.
Well, now he's going to have 2 days to prepare for game 2 against the Lakers. What will he need to do to keep Portland a little closer?
Well, I think one of the things he'll have to do is to make sure that they do a better job of protecting the basketball. It can't affect what happens on layups, of course, but I think we'll see a team that runs their offense even a little bit better, and perhaps they'll be able to defend some of LA's inside play a little bit better.
Magic still in there, got the ball to Worthy. He walked. We've only got 27 seconds remaining. Grab more night. Rivers brings it across for the Lakers. Campbell will put one up, and he'll get 2 points. So add Tony Campbell's name to the list of those who have scored for the Lakers tonight. And the Lakers wind up winning it by 20. Magic Johnson issued the challenge at the outset of the game. He said, "Come and get us." The Blazers tried, but couldn't do it tonight. 128-108, our final. We'll be back. So many heroes tonight for the Lakers, but our Miller Lite player of the game is going to be Magic Johnson, who is the cog around which this wheel works. He had 30 points. He had 16 assists. He had 7 rebounds. Whenever the Lakers needed to turn it up a notch, he was the guy that got it done. And on behalf of Miller Lite, Superstation TBS proud to donate $1,000 to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation in his name.